friends. It's Alexine. I'm here on Tuesday in DuPont Circle, Washington, D.C., Northwest. And we're going to take a walk down a street we haven't been before. It's noisy out here. It's 1:15 p.m., lunch hour. Let's go see what we find. All right. We have a red light. And I think instead of going straight, we're going to veer left and get off of the main road. Get to a little quieter scene. So the circle's behind us. And once we get the all clear, we'll go. All right. We have a walk signal, but let's watch out for the traffic. All right. It's a gorgeous afternoon. It feels perfect. It's about 83 degrees Fahrenheit. Traffic. Distance. Right. There's a community garden over here. Let's see if what's happening. And then one time the gardener was here, and I was walking past. It was a long time ago, and the gardener said, "Here, would you care to have a flower from our community garden?" I said, "Sure, thank you." So right now it's just mostly green. It's just a little corner garden, just on a street corner. Looks like there's an embassy next door. I'm not sure which embassy that would be. Um, let's cut through here. So that main road behind me, that is another part of Connecticut Avenue, named after one of the states on the East Coast. So this is pretty. There's a flower for you guys. All right. Now there's an old underground entrance where the gosh, what was down there? It's way before my time. I think it maybe the trolleys used to go under there. What the historic trolleys? I don't know, but it's been closed for decades. Not the metro station. It's not the subway. All right. So we've seen the garden corner. The circle is over there where I was sitting before I started filming or recording. Okay, let's go down this street here. There's bus stop. There's mail truck at the corner. The street is not really a commercial area. It's more of a residential area parallel to busy Connecticut Avenue. You see how the busy road is just over there. Actually, it says Massachusetts Avenue. Thought it was Connecticut. Right. Busy on this block, so cross over. Traffic coming. So much happening. Going on here. And these buildings, they're so interesting. The doors, stairways, they have the old fire escape. There's a, I don't know which building that is across the way. It might be owned by one of the universities, I'm not sure. So on the left here, we have historic row homes of DC. And okay, this one is modern. This is an apartment building or a condo building. These look modernized. I don't know when they were built. And if we look across the street, there are some, they call them luxury apartments. Okay. Yeah, this is what it's giving you a feel for what the block looks like or the street looks like. And I think we're still considered as being in the DuPont Circle neighborhood or vicinity. I like how each property is unique with its gardening and decor. Some fancier than others. Some have a low profile. It's another old apartment building. Hmm. Oh, cute doggy, big doggy. Okay, the hydrangea. I never seen the baby hydrangea before. And this is neat. Wonder what plant this is. Can you see the leaves are really large compared to my hand? Nice, pretty. I wish I could have snapped a photograph of that. It's probably a way. All right, look at this entryway, friends. Wow. There's how many floors is this? Is this ground floor, English basement? And then there's one, two, three to the top. Wow. And look at the one next door. It has uh, a porch landing and then a balcony. And then all the way at the top, you see those umbrellas. That's a fancy one. Let's get a closer look. Now this is, I've walked past here many times and never even noticed this building before. Huh. You see? I'm too close, I think. But there's a balcony up there, the top, and then two more, and then two porches. Interesting. All right, let us continue. Oh, the little baby rose bush. There's work over there. All these old buildings require maintenance. They keep them looking pretty good. I'm sure it's very uh, expensive. You know it. That's another English basement attached to the old townhouse. Look how this one is got it's a round room. Interesting. Another property, more modern. But over across the street is more apartments, and you can see the alley. You see our mail truck. That's one of the larger mail trucks. I say our, but I mean the United States Postal Service that delivers our mail pretty much daily, except Sundays, I think. And we're coming up to a corner about halfway down this block. What is this? Interesting. We're about halfway down. We're almost to the corner, and we will see it's a little busier. There's some shops down here. I like this bush. Someone jogging, deliveries. There's a little garden, the modern building on the corner with a little patio seating. And then what's this? This is called 17th Street. There are restaurants down here. I remember going to brunch with my husband when we were dating. So let's see. I'll stay on this side. I'll stay on this side of the road and then walk back on the opposite side of the street. There's our CVS pharmacy. I say our. This is not my neighborhood, but we have CVS in every neighborhood. There's a Thai restaurant. Vegan, some outdoor seating. Huh. A pretty cool setup. I don't see anyone around. They probably get busy in the evenings. Now we're coming up on the recreation center, Stead Park, District of Columbia Parks and Recreation. That's the DC Parks and Recreation. This was recently renovated. The building, you can tell it's old, but it used to look even older. And my children, when they were about 10, 11, went here one summer for day camp. I used to drop them off in the mornings before work, then hustle down to get to my job, and then come back in the evening, and then we would walk to the metro. But yeah, this is a small uh, Washington, D.C. community center, recreation center. There's a church next door. I think that's called the Foundry. I'm not sure. I think there are two churches. And when I get closer, I can see. Here's a ballot box for DC. Official. I'm not a DC resident, so this would not be a place where I could vote. I'm a Maryland resident, state of Maryland, although I was born in Washington, D.C. I like how that building in the distance looks. It looks far away in the camera from my view, but with my bare eyes, it looks much closer. And how about the top of that church? Let's continue down the block. Okay, so yeah, I was correct. There's just one big church. Is okay? Yeah, I want to go. All right, thanks. Thanks. This is pretty. And rose bush. See, this is the Foundry Church, the side of it. We can walk around to the front and get another look. There's some free English classes for adults. It's the same. That building across the way, the red brick one, there's a banner poster. What does it say? Voices for Peace. Vital Voices for Peace. And then there's a bus stop. Um, we have some roses. But yeah, let's just take a look. There's a Carnegie Institution of Washington. I'm not really a tour guide. I'm just walking and looking with you all through the camera. I'm gonna go down straight, but first let's take a detour to the left. That motorcycle is loud. Woo! All right. So it's a Foundry United Methodist Church. Huh. Wow. This is another building I've walked past, but not really taken in the architecture of it. I've seen the signage. Okay. So I'm not gonna go this way. Let's go back where were headed in the first place. I think we'll go down until we hit the shops, and then we'll turn, make our way back down towards the circle, which is where we came from. I'm not jumbling the phone too much. We are on foot, holding the phone with my hand. This is different. I don't have much privacy or shade. Look at these mailboxes. That's where they would come. Must be condo units in there. People could come and pick up their mail. Ooh, that building has a lot going on. Ooh. You see the historic fire escape? It goes all the way from the top to the I don't know, to the landing above the door, to the left of the door. Wow, this is a nice tree. Okay, I've never seen a cactus growing in Washington D.C. before. Look, guys, there's a magnolia tree. You see the blossom? It's up too high for me to get a good view of it. Let me see. We can get. Right. What's happening over there? Alley. There's a lot of properties that are turning over. Oh, look. The O House, circa 1879. Wow. This is a historic home, guys. Narrow. Look. And it's nestled between the two larger properties. See, got the courtyard and the wall, and then the other properties next, flanking it. Okay, we are nearing the end of our walk. At first, I thought I would film on the way back, but this is longer than I thought. We're coming up on 25 minutes. I remember coming up here with my husband, parking over here before we ran into a store. Made a quick stop at a store. Just early memories. Because I'm not often over in this area. And some things have changed. Yeah, let's cross. That's where we came from. You can see how it's busier Okay, we have the walk signal. What's this sign say? Blanca Cocina. So maybe vegetarian? I don't know. I don't see any people. It's closed. There's a business called Call Your Mother. Smoothie King. You can get refreshing smoothies, but I'm not getting one today. I gotta drink my water. And so we have arrived at Whole Foods grocery market. I got fresh basil. There's a plant stand out here. So you gardeners in Kenya, look how much the basil plant costs. It's almost 15 USD. What is this? Is this thyme? Rosemary, I'm not sure. Wow. It's a hibiscus plant tree. 30, 30 USD. Look at hibiscus flower. Pretty, pretty. So we're not going into Whole Foods now. I wish we could peek inside. Patio planter box. I would like one. All right, guys. So Starbucks coffee shop. I didn't know they had one right here. So, all right. So yeah, this is Alexine talking to you. Thanks for coming with me for a lunchtime stroll in the city. Hope you enjoy and see you again. If you enjoyed the video, if you stuck with me, please give me a thumbs up. Thank you. Have a blessed rest of your day or night, wherever you are in the world. Blessings.